Welcome. Today a prediction for the year 2024. And this prediction is based on your personal number, your date of birth, and you do not need a horoscope. You only need the day and the month of your birth. But before we start, a warm welcome to you. And if you are interested in an astrological and energetic update, feel free to subscribe to my newsletter, where I share a lot of information every week. And if you want to receive this newsletter, please sign up. You find the link below this video. What can you personally expect next year? Let's start. How do you find your numerological number for the year 2024? This number shows you what is important for you next year. The calculation is super simple. You need the day of your birth, the number. For example, I was born on the 28th, and the number of the month. For me it is December, and so it is the number 12. Then you add that to the year's number, and for next year we have 2024. And it's best to write it all down on a sheet of paper. I will show you what it looks like. Here is the example. And for a 2-digit number, you always put a plus sign between each number. And then you add all your numbers together to get a total. And for me, for example, it is the number 2 plus 8 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. And this is in total 21. And then I have a 2-digit number, and then you also, if you get not a single-digit number, you also make a plus between those numbers, 2 plus 1, and so you get as a result a 1-digit number between 1 and 9. Numerology always operates in 9-year cycles. We only have numbers from 1 to 9. And you need to know where in the cycle you stand, and you find that out through this calculation we just did. Every number that comes out represents a specific energy, and each of these numbers is also associated with a planet. So if you have the number 6, for example, this number is connected to the energy of planet Venus. But before we delve deeper into your personal energy, let's see what the year 2024 has in store for all of us. And feel free to share this video with like-minded people. The year energy of 2024 is the number 8, because it is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus the number 4. And this sums up to the number 8. What does 8 represent? 8 is connected to the upper lunar node Rahu. And 8 represents power. 8 represents success and justice. It represents the cycles in which we live, and also the connection between the non-physical and the physical world. It stands for the next higher octave in our life. It stands for authority and reliability. On the world stage, it will ensure that many nations and individuals try to assert their own interests. But this energy stands also for the power of the people, the will of the people, and this will increase. However, the true power of the 8 is to understand that the true power lies in you, and no one can take your power away from you. And it is about to find balance in your life. And between living your power and accepting that everybody else has the same power like you. And to understand that your intention creates everything, that everything is born from 0 point between the two rounds that we have when we see the 8. The 8 shows us that others can only dominate you if you give them the power to do so. And everything can be changed through freeing your own inner power. The number 8 shows us that everything comes back to you, which we also know as the rule of karma. What you give comes back to you. Allow yourself to live the frequency of the number 8 in the year of 2024. Find the point of power in you and act it out by finding your true essence and bring it in the world. And without hurting others, and never accept that somebody else has power over you. Allow yourself to feel free, but also allow everybody else to be free. The number 8 always guides you back to your center, and your center is your heart, and helps you discover who you really are. The number 8 is connected to Rahu, the North Lunar Node, which is connected to our desires, our cravings, our passion, all the things that drives you, but where you also can fall easily into illusions if you follow the wrong ideas. And the magic of the number 8 is that number 8 helps you to find back your way, find your inner fulfillment, find your truly desire. It is already within you, and it is already fulfilled. This is the numerologically energy of the year 2024 that affects us all. And now let's see what the new year means for you personally. And if you add the day of your birth with the number of the month and also the number of the year 2024 and reduce it to a single-digit number, then you find your personal energy number. The number 1 represents the sun. It represents self-confidence. You can shine. Show who you are. Trust your inner intelligence. It is a year where you are in the center. You are like the sun. And for you, a completely new cycle starts. And you might feel more powerful. And it is the energy of victory. Now the seed within you can grow. Ask yourself, where is it pulling you? Where do you want to take the helm in your life now? This year, no one can stop you. It is a great idea to start maybe a new business or new projects. It is the energy of the pioneer. You should cultivate more independence in this year and pay more attention to your needs rather than what others always want from you. The sun represents the progress in your life, but be careful not to become too self-centered, not to become too selfish. But this year, the power is within you to change your life forever. If your year number is the number 2, what does that mean? It will be a very emotional year for you. You will be more sensitive and empathic. Your senses will be much more open. You can receive visions, and your intuition is amazing in this year. And maybe your mediumship abilities will activate. But it can also bring more doubts that can come suddenly in your life, or memories from your childhood, and old fears resurface. But if you are willing to confront yourself with your emotions, your dark feelings, then a lot of healing can occur in this year. Old wounds can be healed. You will be seen and loved for your helpfulness, your care, and your compassion. Relationships will be especially important to you this year, and let go of trying to control others. But through your loving nature you will shine. But it is important not to be too passive, to show yourself and realize your dignity is inviolable. Your power lies in recognizing you are so loved. You do not need to prove it to others how good you are. You are simple good because you are. If your year number is the number 3, what does that mean? The number 3 is associated with the planet Jupiter, and one of the most important themes for you next year is to find your inner wisdom. That's where your power lies in 2024. And also to communicate, express yourself, talk about your experiences, your insights, your own truth, your inner wisdom. The world needs you. The world wants to hear you. You are a connector and a bridge builder, and you will receive a lot of recognition if you are willing to contribute your wisdom to the world in the year 2024. But with Rahu as the year energy in 2024, it is important to be aware what you share. Do not fall into illusions. Don't be deceived by others, and do not accept things without testing them with your inner intuition. Do not speak superficially this year, and be aware of the power of your words, because your words are very important this year. Speak from your inner wisdom. Be cautious when offering criticism or being very temperamental, which can happen with the number 3. And ask yourself if it would not be better to simply be a positive role model. The world needs you, especially in 2024. You are important. Bring your wisdom and your truth into the world. What does it mean if you have the number 4 in 2024? The number 4 is associated with the planet Saturn. Saturn represents limitations and often obstacles that we may encounter in our life. Saturn urges us to take a close look and build a new solid foundation to achieve much more in your life than before. In a 4 year, there may be delays and a lot of work may await you. And some things may not go as you would like that they go, and you may feel more blocked, and somehow your self-confidence and your self-esteem may have shrunk. But in a 4 year, you can create order in your life. You can build a stable foundation and find a lot of inner contentment. The feeling of finally arriving, maybe even deciding to start a new family, or maybe to build a house, or to bring back any projects that you have been put off for a long time. Your power in this year lies in finding your roots again and clearing away everything that holds you back. even excuses that you have been telling yourself for a long time, you can let go of now. Finding your own inner limitations and blockages. Where do you feel that others are placing obstacles in your path? Is it really so? Or what is preventing you from fulfilling your inner mission? You will become more content and stronger when you face these processes. If you have the number 5 in 2024, what does this mean? The number 5 is connected to the planet Mercury. With the number 5, this year is about discovering your own freedom. By the end of 2024, some things may not be the same as they were at the beginning of the year. Allow yourself to act more spontaneously in this year. Maybe even do something you have never dared to do before. Your body, your mind, your soul feel the call that something new is allowed to come into your life. Do not be afraid of it. Approach with curiosity whatever comes into your life. Maybe you want to travel, that this could be very important this year, which can bring you new perspectives for your life, and let go of the old, to which you have been holding on, but which has not made you happy for a long time. And start enjoying life, being in the moment. Let go of the past and your expectations about the future, and allow yourself to live your freedom. Immerse yourself even if the situation looks different. Your power lies in this year in exploring and enjoying life, in the here and now. Discover that life can be exciting again, and perhaps with that romantic feelings may return to your life. If your year number for 2024 is the number 6, what will the new year bring you? Number 6 is associated with the planet Venus. Venus represents love, relationships, responsibility, and care, and your family is most important for you this year. And you can find security, stability, and inner fulfillment in your family. And it makes you happy when everybody is doing well in your family. But you may demand that other family members share the same values and also contribute to harmonious family life. But that's not always the case. So let go there and do not try to create artificial harmony. But show your children and your partner that you are there for them. Respect them as they are, and that the family is a place where individuality is respected and love binds you all. Your greatest power in 2024 will come when you allow yourself to find your inner peace within you that already exists, and not by placing certain expectations on others that they must fulfill in order for you to love them. What does it mean for you if you have the year energy of the number 7? The 7 has a very special energy. 7 stands very much alone. It is the energy of the loner, the thinker, who can look far beyond the horizon, but often loses contact with the ground and the earth. That is why the 7 is also tilted. The number 7 strives for higher values. 7 loves intellectual challenges, to discuss everything and to win every discussion. And 7 has the possibility to win it. And the number 7 questions why something must happen and how it can happen. But what the 7 lacks is grounding. And often this number rejects its emotions, its feelings. Feelings seem foreign to number 7. And the 7 is scared about its feelings. 7 is connected to Ketu, the South lunar node, and Ketu can make you feel like you already know everything, and you lose the motivation to engage further and to make any effort. Sometimes the number 7 is showing disinterest in life. What can bring the 7 back to its power? It is to break out of its isolation and to start to connect with your emotions, to allow yourself to engage with your feelings, maybe even to be childlike sometimes and to love, and not to take your thoughts too seriously, but to realize you determine your life and not the external world. Use your mental strength this year to focus on exploring your heart. The heart can only be explored by feeling it. And that's exactly what this year invites you to do. What is the energy associated with the year number 8? A lot of what I said at the beginning of this video applies to you, because the year energy for all of us is the energy of the number 8. And the 8 urges you to find your purpose and to follow it, to explore your inner calling, what wants to be lived through you. Start doing what you love, but without expectations. Often we set goals, and when things do not turn out as we wish, we become disappointed and frustrated and give up too quickly. The number 8 tells you, now is the time. Now you are in the center of your own universe. Now you can release yourself from all the old constraints and give your life a new direction. Success is predetermined in you this year, in the year of the number 8. Especially if you have already been working in recent years on finding and living your individuality. Now the universe invites you to reap the harvest. If your year number is the number 9, then this year requires special attention, especially your body. Number 9 is associated with the energy of Mars, and this is a year where it will be much easier for you to engage yourself in physical activity. But you may feel inner restlessness with the strong energy of Mars. Mars will drive you forward to reach new heights in your life, to assert yourself, and also to stand by others' side as well and to empower them. It is important not to act impulsively without thinking or to act too quickly, because Mars can also bring an increased risk of accidents. In this year, your body is your temple that wants to be loved and respected. Your power in 2024 is to awaken your inner fire, your inner passion, to recognize your body is an expression of your inner fire. And if you keep this fire pure, without selfish tendencies, and bravely follow your soul's plan, then you have the power within you to manifest everything of your desire, because Mars gives you this power. So that was the numerological analysis for 2024. Based on your birthday and your birth months in some with the year number. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to share it with your friends and family. And I wish you a wonderful start into the new year. Namaste.